Today we have a special lesson prepared for you. It's a business English lesson, and I know that you will like it, especially if you are entrepreneurs or people involved in sales, in marketing, in negotiation, and so on. Hello, Mihaela.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
So what are we going to discuss about today, Mihaela?
We will discuss different words, vocabulary, what you shouldn't use in emails, in correspondence, in your business in general, and to use proper English.
Okay, so Mihaela wanted to say letters, but nobody uses letters anymore, so we replace them with emails, right? Okay, so it's about the formal and informal language, the things that we should say or we shouldn't write when we talk with people which are involved professionally with ourselves. Okay, let's see. Do we have an example?
Yes, of course, and I will share my screen.
Great. So I have formal or versus informal language. This means official versus unofficial type of language.
And we have the first example.
Okay, so we have, as a matter of fact, two types of writing. One, it's unofficial, the one that we said it's informal, and the other one is the formal one. Miha, I think I will read, the informal part so that you can tell us how the formal part should sound like. Is that okay?
Okay, great. That's great.
So we have a Mr. Duval, or?
Yes.
Hi. Okay. So supposingly I'm writing to this gentleman to send, as far as I can see, some samples of fabric, right? That they should use. So I am the immature, the unofficial, informal writer, and Mihaela will be the one who tells us what the normal official forms are. So, dear Mr., I am writing to let you know that your order has been sent to your home.
Okay, so to translate that into formal and official language, we would start not by using a personal pronoun. So we would say this is to inform you instead of let you know that your order has been shipped instead of has been sent. And instead of home, because that's very personal and you don't know this person, you would use address or residence.
Okay.
Residence is even a little bit better than address.
Okay, this is a bit logical. So at least we used present perfect, which is great. So to let you know, it's equal to inform, to send, to ship, or to be shipped. And do you replace home with residence, right?
Yes.
Okay, hopefully this was easy to understand and to remember. The second paragraph, you will wait for the delivery in 2 business days. The courier will call you. I hope everything will be okay and the delivery will be successful. Okay. I think it's pretty official. Successful business days.
Well, we'll see that actually the formal part, the formal paragraph is even more official. It's actually official. But the first thing that we have to notice is the fact that the formal one is larger than the informal one. So that's sort of a rule in
larger
writing, because we use more academic or more proper words, or a little bit more pompous, if you want to say that. So the phrases and the expressions are longer than the very informal spoken language.
Okay.
Okay, again, we don't use personal pronouns, so we don't say
so instead of you. Well, I mean, it is a pronoun, but it's in the third person.
But here is impersonal, in an expression where you say it is expected to be delivered. You do mean the parcel or the order or his shipment, but this is more impersonal. I don't talk to a specific person and use his pronoun.
So I think you should have underlined, you will wait as well to write it in red, because you will say it is expected, right?
Well, I replaced wait with expected. Okay, so also instead of using the future, we use it is expected, meaning it refers to the future, but without using the future form. And I wrote here two ways of saying the same thing. And in the second one, I use the personal pronoun, which I said earlier that you shouldn't, but I wrote the personal pronoun just to see how you can also write it with the personal pronoun, but use different words to make it a little bit more official than the informal one. So,
but it's understandable because, as a matter of fact, this is something that you would send, as far as I can see, to a physical person, not to
yes,
a company. So
yeah.
I think it's understandable. So
So will wait is replaced with expected, or you should expect. And I also have the delivery, of course, which is not highlighted in the informal one, because if you say you should expect the delivery, then it remains the same. But if you use the first expression, it is expected to be delivered, then delivery gets transformed into to be delivered. So
okay, there are too many details. Just let us know about the way we
yes,
paraphrase.
you can just remember the phrase as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then the courier will call you, will call, very informal, gets transformed into you will be contacted by,
Mm-hmm.
or the courier will contact you. You can also say that. I hope gets transformed into hopefully. So at the beginning of the sentence, everything will be okay. There will be no troubles. Will be successful, will be completed successfully. And we use an adverb rather than an adjective.
I understand. Pretty poshy. I didn't know that hopefully can be a business mark. So hopefully seems very emotional for me when you say the word. So it's good if it's part of
A little bit of a personal touch to a very official letter.
Yeah. Okay, can I go back to my part? Also, oh my God, when I see also the beginning of a sentence, especially with our exams with IELTS and OET, wow, it drives me, it gives me chills. No, do not use also, please. Also, I put in the bag some samples of fabric that we'll use for our next collection.
Okay, so of course we replace also with in addition.
Yeah.
I put in the bag. That's very, very, very informal. So
very personal. I did that. Mm-hmm.
And instead of put in the bag, we say enclosed.
We enclosed.
We enclosed fabric samples that are to be used, that we will use, that are to be used. Gives it a little bit of a more official sound to the letter, to the phrase, rather than we will use. And instead of next, subsequent.
Oh my God. I don't think that I would be able to use this word instead of next. I mean, it's too formal.
It is very formal, yes. Instead of subsequent, you can use following in our following collection. That's not
Okay.
that official.
Thank you. Should you have any inquiries or complaints, please address them to Mr. John Smith.
Okay.
Guess what? This is the good one.
This is the good one.
So
Yes.
it remains the same, huh?
It remains the same. If somebody has any change that they would like to do to this sentence, please do let us know what would be your changes. But then inquiries and complaints are pretty official words. So
Okay. Before going to the end of the letter, to the conclusion, I would like to ask our watchers and our friends to give us a share. Yes, like in the share, as they say in all social media. And if you write our business courses, of course, if you like them and you need them, we are waiting for you, or you are expected to join us in our future classes. We also have business classes too. Write to us soon, says Marjorie.
well, You wouldn't really say that to a business partner. So the phrase to go to is looking forward to hearing from you. Of course, hearing from you, they don't necessarily understand that they will call you or drop by and just speak to you,
To
but
receive
it's
news.
in any form.
Yes, but this is to receive news from when they use hear from. Okay, so I would underline the ones that I liked and the ones that I would choose. I don't know about our friends. So I'm writing to let you know is replaced by to inform. Totally agreed. Home with residence. Agreed again. Will call. Somebody will call. Somebody will contact, or you will be contacted by somebody. Okay. To put in, indeed, I would definitely replace to enclose. And I don't know about that next and subsequent. I don't know if I would use them. This is to see. And instead of using I, which makes the communication more personal or very personal, we would rather use we, right? We or an impersonal subject. Let's see. Next, please.
Well, this is an exercise for our viewers, and I would like them to write in comments or to write to us and tell us which one they would rather choose, either the formal one or the informal one. But we will just go through each of them and then move on to the next exercise. Because of course, when you write or when you talk to your business partner, when you say, I heard that, it seems like a rumor. So you would better say, it has come to my attention.
Okay, so I will be the informal one again, if you don't mind. Please draw my attention when things do not go where you want in the formal language. So I heard that. How should I say?
You would say, it has come to my attention.
It has come to my attention. I heard that you were out last night. It has come to my attention that you were out with our product manager last night. Great. When we talked.
Well, this is very business type of expression, and it's further to our discussion, just to refer to the previous discussion, and then use that one as the base to this one, to the current discussion. Okay, so when we talked about our proposal, further to our discussion, okay, tell me if. Again, tell me, inform us. And of course, you would also use a little... not an imperative. Yes, but soften it a little bit and you say, could you kindly inform us whether? Could you kindly inform us if? Of course, when you say, tell me if, this sounds very harsh. Okay. I am so happy to say, I introduced so, it was, I am happy to say. Okay, happy to say would be replaced by our pleasure to announce. Instead of say, announce, because you don't actually say something, you make a statement or you make an announcement. Okay. I send you here info. As a matter, it would be I am sending here some info. Okay. Well, you see, we used enclose again, which can also be material, about something material or about something immaterial. Of course, not info, but information. And here would be replaced with hereby, meaning with this email, I send you or I give you information or I enclose information. So what is the phrase? I hereby enclose information. Right. We changed our minds. Take this. First of all, the contraction we've changed. You cannot use contractions, short forms. So you have to use both words fully. And change our minds would be replaced with reconsider. So we have reconsidered something instead of change our mind.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Again, we look forward to as a pretty straight expression, one that is very used in business language, because you wouldn't use an exclamation point either.
Yes, to be looking forward to or to look forward to is followed by gerund. So you will always say, I'm looking forward to meeting you. So not to meet, because it's very tricky. I'm looking forward to hearing you, as we said, to seeing you, and so on. So remember, to be looking forward to or to look forward to is followed by a verb in gerund. Yes? Okay. I think we should transcribe then on our chat these expressions after this class finishes. Let's go next.
Our next exercise.
Okay, so we need your help to solve this exercise. Everybody's help, because we have require or need as a formal word. What is the next one, Miha?
The next exercise.
No, the next term.
Okay, well, you have to choose between purchase and buy. Which one would you use in business communication? Between acceptable and okay, then between assistance and help, or require or want. And we have require twice with different meaning.
Okay, so I think we should give our friends some time, maybe half a minute.
Sure.
30 seconds to check and see what they consider to be appropriate. So require or need, purchase or buy, acceptable or okay, assistance or help, require or want. Well, I think they are in a predictable order. Now that I take a look at the exercise. So 30 seconds.
10 seconds left. Yes, time's up.
Okay. Let's see. So I think the require would be the formal word. Yes. What do you think, dears? Instead of need. What is the correct term for the second one, Miha?
The second one, formal, is purchase.
Okay. I would say that the third one is acceptable.
Of course.
Yes. The fourth one?
The fourth one is assistance, the formal one.
Yes. And guess what? Require is the official term instead of want. Perfect. So for those who have chosen these words, these were the correct answers. Perfect. Okay. Do we have a homework for our students and our watchers today?
We do. We have the next exercise. We will also give a little bit of time for them to look over, but then I would also give.
Let's see it first, because it is a long one. I would suggest that those who want to do the exercise to write it down and send it to us at contact@andreaberekhout.com so that we can check and we can discuss this exercise at the beginning of our next business class, business English class. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Good. So, our dears, we are here at Andrea Berekhout Academy, looking forward to seeing you again to our classes. Remember that we also, besides business English, we also have general English, IELTS, OET, Cambridge, but also French, because I said it's not formal. In addition to this, we also have French, medical French, medical German, and medical Dutch. See you soon in a new life. Till then, have a great week and an informal one if possible. Take care of you. Bye bye.